You are listening to Yankton Basketball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT and RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
And live at the state capitol, Yankton Bucks basketball here on KYNT and KYN-TV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining us on Yankton's home team and stream as the 16th ranked Yankton Bucks at 2-10 on the season are playing against the Pierre Governors at home. The Governors at home, that is, in 9th with an 8-6 record. There may not be Jackson Edmond anymore or Lincoln Keenholz, but this is still a very talented Pierre Governors team, and we'll find out all about them as we move forward here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. I am currently in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. Special shout out to those watching at the official KYN-TV Watch Party location, Ben's Brewing downtown. If it's on KYN-TV, it's on at Ben's Brewing downtown. Visit bensbrewing.com/sports to see the upcoming games being shown at Ben's Brewing. And special thanks to our sportscaster partner, America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And finally, Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. Let's get into this matchup breakdown just a little bit. Pierre on a 2-game losing streak entering tonight, having lost to Harrisburg and O'Gorman on the road last week. They are averaging a point differential of plus 0.3, so basically just dead even points per game against their opponents this season. They finished 5th place in last season's AA state tournament. And as I mentioned before, they graduated. Lincoln Keenholz and Jackson Edmond both went on to do collegiate athletic things. Lincoln Keenholz currently at The Ohio State as quarterback, and Jackson Edmond playing basketball at Black Hills State University in Spearfish. The Bucks are coming off a tough 58-40 loss at home versus O'Gorman on Monday. The Bucks are averaging a minus 10.6 point differential against opponents this season. And they've been leaning heavier on younger depth as of late, especially Miles Drotswin and Tegan LaCroix. They've gotten significant time off the bench for Yankton the last, I want to say, 2 or 3 games. And just really, it's all about ball movement right now for Coach Chris Haynes, and he just wants to get as many different looks on the floor as possible. The last time that these two teams faced was this time last year in Yankton. Bucks won that one. That was a close one, 56-51. The Bucks are 4-1 versus the Governors over the last 5 seasons. That's your matchup breakdown. We'll take a break, come back, and continue talking about it here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Yankton Bucks basketball in the state capitol on KYNT and KYN-TV.
Swoosh. Nothing but net. Nothing is better than being in the zone on the court or the roads with a brand new car, truck, or SUV from Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln. Take advantage of the buzzer beater deals going on all month at Lewis & Clark Ford today. He shoots, he scores. That could be you. Get that feeling at Lewis & Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Yankton High School Athletics.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current Train system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
All right, welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT and KYNT-TV. And we continue forward here. Let's jump in your standings review. That's brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm as we check on the AA standings for boys basketball. And remember, the top 8 teams host the next 8, and then the 3 on the outside looking in. We'll start with those. Brookings, Douglas, and Rapid City Central are those 3 teams at 19, 18, and 17 respectively. Yankton holding on to that Sodak 16 spot at number 16 with 37.3 seed points. And then it's Sturgis, Spearfish, Aberdeen, Watertown, Huron, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, and Sioux Falls, Jefferson are the next 7. But then you get into their top 8. Pierre at number 8. 41.28 seed points. They're just ahead of Sioux Falls Jefferson at 9 at 41.1, but behind Rapid City Stevens 41.53. And then it's Brandon at Valley, O'Gorman, Sioux Falls Washington, Sioux Falls Roosevelt, and then your top 2, Mitchell with an 11-1 record, 44.3 seed points, and Harrisburg, number 1 team in Class AA, 9-2 record, 44.45 seed points. As far as media polls are concerned, this is a whole week has gone by now. This is back on Monday, but still go over your top 5 teams from us media folk. O'Gorman at number 5, Sioux Falls Roosevelt at number 4, Sioux Falls Washington at number 3, Harrisburg at number 2, and Mitchell at number 1. So that is your standings review. Again, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Showing your key players of the game is brought to you by Missouri River Associates. If you're looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction, contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. And we go ahead and start with Carson Ness. Now, here's the thing about that is he is a game time decision. And so he may be the key for one of two reasons. Either him being a key on the floor or him being a key because he's absent. So we'll figure out which one it is. Apparently it's kind of a sore knee, I was told. Don't know many more details further than that. But, he's shown more aggressiveness in shot selection as of late. That's something in the beginning of the season seemed such a great passer, but it seemed a little timid sometimes to pull the trigger. But he's gained more and more confidence as the season has gone on, and I can tell he's going to be a big leader for the Bucks moving forward. And then for Pierre, Tyen Bus just committed to Mount Marty for basketball and football. The Sturgis transfer. He brings power and skill to the paint, has been an impressive addition to the Governor roster. As I just mentioned, he committed to Mount Marty. So we'll see him in Yankton soon enough. Your Vision of the Game brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Well, the Bucks need to crash the glass. Rebounds have been the biggest issue of the season. And I think Coach Haynes would agree with that. Yes, of course, it's always a height disadvantage for the Yankton Bucks, but it's just they've found ways in the past to make it happen. A lot of angles, a lot of tipping drills, whatever it is, but they've been out-rebounded pretty severely this season. We'll get to that later here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. I want to thank a few more of our sportscaster partners. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. Always support our sponsors. We appreciate it. That's Aztec. Aztec of Yankton was founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now, they're offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. Take a break, come back, and continue here from the state capital. Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
When it comes to the health and care of your ears, nose, and throat, put your trust in the board-certified physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic's Ear, Nose, and Throat. With 5-star rankings on Google, Vitals, WebMD, and Rater8, you can rest assured you'll be provided the best possible care right here at home. Yankton Medical Clinic Ear, Nose, and Throat. Call 665-0062 or find more information at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. They are here for you.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
Truxedo is proud to have been part of the Yankton community since its start in 2000.
One of the things I love most is that they believe in promoting from within. I've been given many opportunities to advance.
Truxedo has an extensive variety of benefits available to their employees.
The work environment at Truxedo is extremely positive.
We are looking for you to join our production team. Visit www.truxedo.com/careers to apply.
All right, welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV. We're here at the Pierre Capital. In Pierre, the state capital, as the Yankton Bucks, sitting at 2-10 on the season, are taking on the Pierre Governors at 8-6. And it's time for our pregame coach interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-bodied draft root beer available. You can find it on Tap Choice Pizza or in cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. Caught up with Coach Chris Haynes about 15 minutes ago. Let's go ahead and play you that conversation. All right, being joined by Yankton Bucks head coach Chris Haynes. Coach, obviously coming off the O'Gorman loss back in January. First game of February. Welcome to February. So let's talk Pierre right away. No Jackson Edmond, no Lincoln Keenholes, but still a lot of talented athletes on this Pierre squad.
Yeah, for sure. And, they're led by the big kid inside, Zabel. He's just a horse in there. He's getting like 12, 14 points a game and 10 rebounds and just nothing fancy. He just goes to the basket strong, gets offensive rebounds, runs the floors hard, and he's a good leader for him. So him and the Kaiser kid, another senior that's a really good leader, good athlete. Both those guys are tough to handle and keep off the boards. Their point guard's a good player, the Olsen kid. And then they got a couple shooters. The Getz kid is one of the best shooters in the state, so they get the inside-outside game going. And, as you know, Bryce, that's hard to guard.
This is also one of the toughest places to play. We've talked about that. Regardless of ESD or Metro, the crowd really is just on top of the players, it seems. Kind of talk about that.
Yeah, it's a fun environment, fun atmosphere. Hard to win here, but as a competitor, you just gotta relish these kind of atmospheres and experiences, and I hope our guys do tonight. Gonna have to keep our composure. So hopefully, Landon and Carson obviously handling the basketball. It's going to start with them. Tucker as a senior. Those guys just keeping their composure. Just worry about playing the game and kind of lock out all the other distractions.
All right, how's this week of practice been for the Bucks?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, we needed some practice. And I didn't think we played very well against Sioux Falls O'Gorman. So got in the gym and pointed out a couple things. And, hopefully we can see some of that practice and some of the things we've been working on pay off tonight.
All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, thanks, Bryce.
All right, thanks to Coach Chris Haynes for joining us for our pregame coach interview. We'll go ahead and take another break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. Again, Hy-Vee was have a smile in every hour. But first, I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners, including the UPS store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses, from retail to manufacturing, is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. And Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And finally, Floor Tech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech, 665-4839. Back after this.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
The family is getting in the vehicle, going to the Yankton game.
Everyone is decked out in Yankton red, but wait, little Josh has on green.
Oh no, are we playing Pierre?
They'd better stop at JJ Benji's to right that wrong.
JJ Benji's is stocked with Yankton and Mount Marty fan gear in a variety of sizes and styles.
For Bucks, Gazelles, and Lancer fan gear,
you can count on JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, Yankton. They make you look good.
My name is Dr. Gibson, and teaching allows me to show my compassionate spirit. I instruct a lot of students that want to go into the medical fields. If I can teach them how to be compassionate and look out for others and even help each other, they'll be better in their careers. They will be better physical therapists, better doctors, better nurses.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School basketball nights. Ben's Brewing Downtown and KYNT TV. Whether it's a game-winning free throw, thrilling three-pointer, or the biggest rivalry matchup, Ben's will amplify your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends and family, tune into the action, and enjoy every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brewing Downtown is your courtside seat to buzzer-beating moments.
If KYN TV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brewing Downtown.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Bucks basketball. We're a few moments away from the national anthem, of course, starting lineups and tip-off. Let's go over the Yankton roster a little bit, a little stat recap for you as a team. Shooting from the floor right now, Yankton shooting as a team 36%. And shooting 27% from three. They take about 18 per game. Shooting 60% at the line. That's another thing that Yankton has struggled with, is just getting those quote-unquote free points at the charity stripe. And averaging 45.8 points per game. And converting 9.3 points off of turnovers. 20 points in the paint. And 24.4 rebounds per game. 8.7 assists, 6.3 blocks, and 0.8. That's the back of the basketball card for you. Individually, a lead scorer for Yankton has been Landon Potts, 16.8 points per game. The top board getter on the season has been Tucker Gilmore, 5.8 boards per game, immediately followed by Matthew Sheldon of 5.2. And overall assists, Landon Potts leads that one as well, 28. And right behind him on that is Carson Ness with 23 total. Well, those are totals, not per game. That would be incredible. And total steals of the season, Landon Potts also leads 25 total steals. Your fans of the game today brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Great crowd on hand here at Pierre for Yankton. Yankton always showing up, even if it's Pierre, Douglas, it doesn't matter. Yankton red will always follow the Bucks. But a very impressive home turnout for Pierre. This is one of the most the hardest places to win. You just heard Coach Chris Haynes talk about that in our pregame coach interview. This town definitely supports its athletics, the same as Yankton supports its athletics, and it should be a very fun night. It's always a raucous atmosphere here in the state capitol. Your officials of the game today are brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the floor. And I don't have them listed, but you know what? I'm sure they're going to do a great job, and we'll find that out here later tonight. And your starting lineups brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better one adjustment at a time. And we will have those around the corner. We will have our national anthem, and then, of course, your starting lineups and your tip-off here for the Yankton Bucks versus the Pierre Governors. It's all around the corner here on KYNT and KYNT TV.
Rodents want to make your home their home. Pesky invaders go in search of warm housing and food for the winter. An invasion of rodents can be costly and can contribute to disease and contamination of products. So trust the experts to keep them out. Olson Pest Technicians is family-owned with over 80 years of experience. Even the toughest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
You've heard the saying, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Well, at Larry's Heating and Cooling, we don't believe in gimmicks, but rather selling you the best heating and cooling unit for your home at a guaranteed low price. Don't fall for the smoke and mirrors. Before you buy a heating and cooling unit, call Larry's Heating and Cooling for a free estimate. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion, 605-665-9461 or 605-624-0034.
This sports season, keep your athlete hydrated with sparkling ice. Choose from a rainbow of colors and flavors, each sourced from nature with vitamins, antioxidants, and zero sugar. Sparkling ice. Tease your taste buds with tropical flavor. And rehydrate with Prime Hydration. The perfect combination of flavor and function, changing how you refresh, replenish, and refuel. With 5 awesome flavors and no added sugar, you're getting the taste you want without anything you don't. Prime Hydration, the perfect boost for every endeavor.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. It's time for your starting lineups. Those are brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. And for Yankton, go ahead and start. We have a little extra time here, so I'll go over each individual stats as well. At guard, number 2, 6-foot junior, Carson Ness. On a season, 32% from the floor, 32% from 3, 63% from the line, 10 points per game, 3.6 rebounds per game, 23 assists, 16 blocks, and 16 steals, and 1 block. And also at guard, number 3, 6'1" senior, Landon Potts. Potts shooting 40% from the floor, 35% from 3, 66% at the line, 16.8 points per game, 3.6 boards per game, 28 overall assists, 25 steals, and 3 blocks. And number 5, 6'4" senior Tucker Gilmore. Tucker Gilmore on the season, 45% from field goal range, and has yet to hit a 3. Just attempted 1, however. 62% at the line, 9.7 points per game, 5.8 rebounds per game, 14 assists, 11 steals, and 3 blocks. And for the Bucks also, as I try to get this timed right on the court, they're celebrating some Pierre Governor team. Bryce Krall, number 31, 6-foot junior. And on the season, Bryce Krall, 35% from field goal range, 46% from free throw line, 1.4 points per game, 1.8 rebounds per game, 8 assists, and 2 blocks. And finally, number 34, Matthew Sheldon, returning to the lineup tonight, 6'1 junior. On the season, 30% from field goal range, 21% from 3, 50% at the line, 7.1 points per game, 5.2 rebounds per game, 17 total assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. As your starting lineups for the Yankton Bucks. And the Yankton Bucks are coached by head coach Chris Haynes, assisted by Jason Savvy, Brady Hale, and Sawyer Schmitz. And then we have your Pierre Governors. And for your Pierre Governors, it is number 5, 6'2 senior Cade Kaiser. Number 2, 5'10 senior Tyan Buss. Remember, Buss transferred in from Sturgis. As we have the official lineups here. I'm playing catch-up, I apologize. I had them all written down, and on-air production meeting, someone threw away my roster. We get it all figured out. Number 1, 5'11 junior Luke Olson. And number 3, 6'5 senior Jet Zabel. And we already mentioned 6'2 senior number 5 Cade Kaiser. I already mentioned number 2, 5'10 senior Tyan Buss. And number 10, 6'3 junior Dawson Getz. And number 11, 6'1 senior Miles Doyle. That's your starting lineups for Pierre. They are coached by Brianna Kusler, former player for Northern State University. I believe this is her 3rd year as head coach of the Pierre Governors. Yankton will be moving left to right on your screen or listening to a device. Pierre right to left. Yankton in their road reds, white numbers. Pierre in their home whites, green letters and black trim. It's Yankton Bucks basketball. And it is in the air here in the state capitol. It is won by Pierre. Luke Olson with the basketball. Sends it up top over to Jet Zabel. And shot up, no good. Tucker Gilmore pulls it down for the Bucks, gives it off to Landon Potts. He'll bring it down the left side of the floor. Work his way toward the top. Carson Ness now. Ness directs Gilmore. Gilmore receives, sends it over to Sheldon on the left wing. He's looking in. Landon Potts up top. Pushes it back over to Gilmore on the right side. Now Potts down to Gilmore. Turnaround and a shot put shot gets it to go. Tucker Gilmore. Yankton strikes first. Here in Pierre, leading 2-0, 7:10 to go in the first period. Now it's Kaiser. Hitting off up top to Olson. Olson on the far side, pushes it left. 3-pointer up for Getz is up, and it is good. Dawson Getz gets scoring started for Pierre. The Governors lead Yankton 3-2. It's Carson Ness for Yankton over to Matthew Sheldon. Down low to Gilmore. Back to the basket. Puts it on the floor. Turnaround jumper. Can't get it. Falls out the front rim. Hustling is Zabel. Zabel off to Olson. Travels into the paint, puts it up, and gets it to go. Carson Ness now with his right knee wrapped up. Across to the midline, sends it over to the left, over to Bryce Krall. Krall now over to Gilmore. And off to Ness. Ness pops a 3-pointer, and you can count it. Carson Ness. A big 3-pointer for the Bucks. Puts Yankton back on top. Or behind just by 1, rather. It's a 5-4 score. 6:10 to go in the first. And it was not a 3. It's they're saying he stepped on the line. It was actually 5-4. And now Kaiser. Over to Zabel. Zabel, shot with his left, misses it badly. Stepping on the line, Miles Doyle as he tries to recover the basketball. It's now Yankton possession. 5:52 to go in the first. Pierre leading Yankton at 5-4. It's Landon Potts. Guarded up top by Olsen. Hand off to Ness on the right side. Now Gilmore, pick and roll. Gilmore gets it down low, and it is good. Nice pick and roll for the Bucks. Tucker Gilmore with 4 of Yankton's 6 points. Yankton on top, 6-5. 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Carson Ness pokes the ball away, and 2 of them diving after it. Luke Olsen's the first one there. He does recover. Now Pierre pushing the ball up the floor. Into the corner. Up 4-3. It is good for Pierre. And that is Miles Doyle with a 3-pointer in the far corner. Pierre on top, 8-6. 5 minutes now to go in the first. Carson Ness over to Matthew Sheldon, right side. He's looking in. Looking for a passing partner. Puts the ball on the floor at the free throw line. Backdoor cut. Tucker Gilmore. He's under the rim. Reverse layup stuffed by the backboard. And now Pierre with the basketball. Jet Zabel. Spin move. High post. Off the glass. Front rim. No. Put back for Olsen. No good. Matthew Sheldon pulls down the rock. Gives it off to Carson Ness. Ness now moves it down the front side of the floor. His handoff to Crawl in the corner. Now Ness camps in that same corner. Thought about a 3, pump fake, drives. Tries to elbow himself some room. Instead, retreats out to Landon Potts up top. Sheldon now drives in. Back out to Crawl. He launches a 3. Front rim, no. Almost gets his own rebound, but it is into the hands of Luke Olsen. Olsen now. Backdoor cut down to Jet Zabel. Or excuse me, to Kaiser. And Kaiser retreats the ball out to the perimeter. It's Dawson Guess handing it back off to Olsen, guarded by Carson Ness. Ball on the right side. Pierre leads Yankton 8-6 with the 4-minute mark here in the opening quarter. And overhead pass into the corner for a 3. Doyle can't get it. Rebounded by Gilmore. He gives it off to Landon Potts. Potts thought about a 3 himself. Gives it off to Ness on the right side. Ness off to the left. Long 2 up top and rattles in and out. No good. Nice looking shot from the junior. Now Olsen moves the ball down the near side of the floor. Pierre again leading by 2 with the 3.5-minute mark. Getz thought about a 3. Hands it over to Doyle. Now Olsen has it. Olsen drives in. Have an alley-oop pass of sorts to Jet Zabel. He puts it off the glass. It's good. 10-6 lead for the Governors. 3:10 to go in the first. Now Landon Potts moves it down the near side of the floor. He'll walk it up the court. Right side to Carson Ness. Down low, Gilmore. Gilmore steps on the end line. It's Pierre basketball. 2 substitutions coming in for Yankton. As 6-foot junior Easton Nelson comes in, as well as number 13, 5'11 freshman Miles Drotzman. Matthew Sheldon will take a seat, as well as Bryce Crawl. Tie-in bus over to Olsen. Olsen guarded by Ness on the left wing. Zabel sets the screen. Bus 4-3 up top. Front rim, no. Rebounded down low. Zabel muscles his way off the glass. Can't get it. Ball tipped again. Last touch by a Governor. It's going to be Yankton basketball. On the floor right now for Yankton is Drotzman, Gilmore, Ness, Nelson, and Potts. Potts was left side, and a backdoor cut for Carson Ness was attempted, but the pass goes off a shin of a Governor. Remains Yankton basketball behind their own basket. It'll be Potts to inbound. Into Drotzman up top. Hand off back to Potts. Loses control of the basketball, regains now. We'll reset the offense, moves over to left to Ness. Ness now. Backdoor cut to Gilmore. Pops a shot at the free throw line. Missed off to the right. Rebounded by Zabel. Zabel over to Olsen. Now it's Bus. Bus drives. Backdoor pass into Cooper Terwilliger. We have an offensive charge going on here. It's going to go on Tyen Bus. That's his first and team first of the quarter. Tegan LaCroix comes in for Yankton, the 5'8 freshman. Comes in for Carson Ness. So it's LaCroix, Potts, Drotzman, Nelson, and Gilmore. LaCroix hands off to Potts. Now over to Drotzman. With Ness not being 100%, I expect to see some more minutes coming off the bench tonight as well. Landon Potts, 4-3, deep up top. You can count it. Landon Potts buries a deep three in the straightaway and gets Yankton back within one. It's a 10-9 game, 1.5 minutes to go. Tegan LaCroix now takes it away for the Bucks. Landon Potts brings it down the near side. Right side to Easton Nelson. Back over to Potts. Directing traffic. Gilmore sets a screen. Potts doesn't need it. Sends up another three. Missed back iron. Ball tipped. And last touch by the Bucks is going to be Governor basketball. Pierre 10, Yankton 9, 1:08 to go in the first. On the floor for Pierre currently, Tien Bus, Sawyer Sonashine, Cade Kaiser, Cooper Terwilliger, and Yankton able to take the ball away. Now it's Landon Potts up top. Tucker Gilmore. And Luke Olson. I was trying to figure out who the last Governor was. That's why I was struggling there. We have a foul going on at Pierre that was near the baseline. Another foul for Pierre. That's their second of the quarter. Quick turnover, and now Pierre has a basketball. It's Luke Olson up top, guarded by Landon Potts. Handoff. Sonashine over to Olson. Olson. Hard screen set up top. Landon Potts hits the court. And driving off the front rim, no from Olson. And nice hustle down low. And we have two players hitting the ground pretty hard. That's Cade Kaiser and the freshman Miles Drotzman. Drotzman holding his own on the court here in the state capitol. Jump ball favors, possession arrow favors the Bucks. As Carson Ness will check back into the game for Easton Nelson. Inbound to Potts, fighting a full court press. Ball taken away by Kaiser. Kaiser versus LaCroix. Off the front rim, can't get it. Now we have a shooting foul going against the Bucks. Could have been much worse, I guess. As Tyen Bus now will go to line for two. We're going to get Carson Ness on the foul. That's his first, team first of the quarter. .3 seconds to go in the first. Bus hits his first. And one more shot. Benzini sends it up and can't get that one. And that is the end of the first quarter. Pierre on top, 11-9. And that is on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Contact Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. It's time for an Alani New Energy Drinks quarter break. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories. No sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT and KYNT-TV.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Maybe you're months past due for a dental cleaning and checkup, or have had a nagging toothache for weeks but haven't made an appointment. If you're putting off going to the dentist because you don't have dental insurance and are worried about costs, worry no more. Elwood Family Dental Care has a solution for you. Sign up for the new Dental Savings Program and enjoy discounts on dental services including cleanings, x-rays, fillings, crowns, and TMJ pain. Take the first step towards better oral health by contacting Elwood Family Dental Care and enrolling in the Dental Savings Program.
All right, as we return to the action, Matthew Sheldon takes away a pass into the paint. Still 11-9 to score. Landon Potts over to Matthew Sheldon. It's Sheldon, Ness, Potts, Gilmore, and Tegan LaCroix on the floor for Yankton. Up top, Landon Potts thought about a three. Dribbles in, backdoor pass to Tucker Gilmore, and just off his hands and out of play. Governor basketball. And inbound finally for Pierre to Dawson Getz. And the very tall Getz works his way down, the 6'3 junior. Up top, Olsen, 4-3, it's good. Very quick release up top from the junior. Carson Ness now. Pass to Gilmore. And we have a foul going on Pierre. I didn't catch who that was on. I have no way of seeing this. That is another foul going on Pierre. Ball goes off the end line. It is now Pierre basketball. Coach Brianna Kusler was not happy with that foul call from earlier. Still letting the officials hear about it. Luke Olsen leaves the way up the floor. Pierre on top, 14-9, 6:50 to go in the first half. It's Olsen dribbling to his left, cuts into the paint. Up off the glass, it's good. Olsen with 7 points tonight. Timeout on the floor. Timeouts brought to you by Hedro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Your score, Pierre 16, Yankton 9. We'll keep it right here. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. That includes Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. And State Farm, Roy Wilcox. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance has been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, he'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. As Roy Wilcox State Farm, proud supporter of Yankton Athletics. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. And Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans, ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports, proud supporter of all area athletes. Yankton Bucks basketball, Carson Ness works his way up the floor. Guarded the length of it with Dawson Getz. Matthew Sheldon up top. Backdoor cut, Carson Ness off the glass. It's good. What a pass from Matthew Sheldon to Carson Ness. Ness executes perfectly. And Yankton trails by 5, 16-11, 6:15 to go in the second period. It's Luke Olsen up top, guarded by Ness. Ness almost pokes the ball away. Olsen drives, kicks it to the corner, gets 4-3. It's good. Dawson gets a three-pointer, extends the Pierre lead to 8, and now a steal from Olsen. Olsen, no one to beat, lays it off glass. It's good. Harassing the passing lanes, and now it's a 10-point lead for the Governors. 5:40 to go in the second period. Carson Ness over to Landon Potts. Matthew Sheldon drives in himself, pump fake off the glass, and rolls around, falls off the right side. Hustling down, Jet Zabel. Now Olsen, 4-3, can't get it. Matthew Sheldon boxes out, gets the rebound. Ness over to the right side to Potts. Potts down to Gilmore. Turnaround jumper in the short corner. Back iron, no. Ball is loose, and last touched by the Bucks. It's going to be, no, it's a foul on Yankton. Matthew Sheldon picks up the foul. His first, team first of the quarter. 5:10 to go in the second period. It's a 21-11 lead for the Governors. Luke Olson gets the inbound, guarded by Landon Potts. It's right up the center of the floor. Potts really making him work for it. Handoff now to Kaiser. Kaiser hop step into the high post. Back off to Olson. Olson now up to the left wing. Double team. Now to Kaiser. Kaiser now hop step. Knocks over Landon Potts, and we have a charge called. A very delayed charge at that, but nice job by Potts setting his feet. That's the second Pierre foul of the quarter. Carson Ness brings the ball up the floor. On the floor right now for Yankton, Miles Drotsman, Bryce Krall, Tucker Gilmore, Landon Potts, and Carson Ness. Drotsman with the basketball, right wing. He drives in, will draw a foul going on Luke Olson. Pierre at 3 team fouls. Carson Ness inbounds, and we have an offensive foul going on the Bucks. Cannot hear the PA, so I don't know who it was on. Yeah, just being honest with you. 2 team fouls for Yankton here in this quarter. And now over to Olson. Olson now to Buss. Buss left corner. And he feeds Terwilliger down low. Back out to Olson. Hop step into the paint. Kicks out to Buss. Buss thought about a 3. Takes 2 feet in. Jumper, 18 feet, and it's good. Tie-in Buss extends lead 23-11. Carson Ness tries to do the same as he jumps into the paint and will draw a foul going against Pierre. That foul's on Terwilliger, and that is the 4th team foul on Pierre in this quarter. Easton Nelson comes in for Miles Drotsman. Landon Potts to inbound the ball for Yankton behind his team's own glass. Into Gilmore. And now it's Bryce Krall. Backdoor cut for Easton Nelson and a very high pass. Almost took out a couple spectators in the process. And we have a timeout on the floor. Your score, Pierre 23, Yankton 11. 3:59 to go in the second period. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job and a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Your side is trying to drive, is heavy, and she gets the layup with a foul.
The Interstate Series, presented by First Interstate Bank, returns to Vermillion. The South Dakota Coyote women's basketball team takes on South Dakota State Saturday, February 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center. Be there for the next chapter of the state's biggest rivalry. Tickets are available now at goyotes.com. We are South Dakota.
Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT and KYNTV. The Pierre Governors leading the Bucks 23-11, 3:59 to go in the first half. On the floor right now for the Bucks, it's Easton Nelson, Tucker Gilmore, Carson Ness, Bryce Krall, and Landon Potts. It's Terwilliger, Olson, Sonnenschein, and Buss, along with Dawson Getz on the floor for the Governors. Governor basketball into Olson. Buss over to Olson. Down low to Terwilliger. A ball poked away by Easton Nelson. Last touch by the Bucks, obviously, so it's Governor basketball. They'll inbound behind their own glass. It'll be Dawson Getz to do the honors. Into Terwilliger. Now it's Olson. Corner Getz, and Bryce Krall fouls him in the corner. Kind of a little push into the first row of the bleachers. That's the third team foul on Yankton here in the second quarter. Bryce Kroll checks out. Tate Bestie comes in for the Bucks, the 5'11 sophomore. Inbounded to Olsen. And launching a three is Getz, and he gets it to go very deep, right in front of his own student section. It's his third three of the game. Pierre now extends their lead 26-11 over Yankton. 3:20 to go in the second period. Ball knocked out of play, remains Bucks basketball. Inbounded to Landon Potts. Had gained some separation just to get that inbound, so now he'll cross the midline. Backdoor cut, Gilmore. And Gilmore can't get it to go, but he is fouled, and he's going to line for two. Tucker Gilmore on the season, 62% at the line. Yankton now officially in bonus anyway. Sends up his first and gets it. Jet Zabel comes back in for Pierre. He comes in for Terwilliger. Gilmore's second free throw is up and good. 26-13 the score. Bucks trail the Governors. 3 minutes to go in the second period. It's Zabel up top. And up back to Olsen. Olsen driving. Pass to the high post, and it is Miles Doyle going up for a shot. He's fouled, and he'll go to the line for two. Landon Potts with the foul. That's the fourth team foul on Yankton. And Miles Doyle to shoot two. First shot up, back iron, no. Matthew Sheldon checks in for Yankton, comes in for Easton Nelson. And second shot up for Doyle is good. 27-13 the score. Governors on top, 2:45 to go in the second period. Carson Ness brings the ball to the floor, handoff to Landon Potts. Over to Tate Bestie, left wing. Back up to Potts. Opposite way of a Gilmore screen, drives to the free throw line. Now to Ness. Ness contested three, right wing. And maybe his hand was even a touch there, a little deflection. Couldn't get it to go, and now it's Olsen. Tie and bust for three, and he gets it to go. Buss in front of his own student section extends the Pierre lead 30-13, 2:16 to go in the first half. Timeout on the floor. We'll step aside as well. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Yankton Bucks basketball.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to start the new year off with the bang? Well, we have that bang for you. Hedro Maintenance. We are currently hiring for maintenance mechanics and PLC technicians. No day is like the next at Hedro Maintenance. We offer day one benefits, monthly profit sharing, and a variety of shifts. Contact me, Evie, today at jobs.hedro.com. Search Yankton. That's jobs.hedro.com. Search Yankton, where we are aluminum.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Shot goes up for Matthew Sheldon, no good. Now up here basketball. It's Olsen driving, ball blocked away by Gilmore. But still Pierre basketball. As Getz puts up a jumper in the short corner and gets it. That block is our block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block. Open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. That's H&R Block in Yankton. Matthew Sheldon over to Tate Bestie. That's Carson Ness. Pierre leads Yankton 32-13, 1:20 to go in the second period. Landon Potts unleashes a three up top, missed off to the right. Rebounded by Buss. Moves it over to Olsen. Olsen over into the corner to Doyle. Doyle drives and is fouled. He's going to line for two. Doyle 1 for 2 at the line so far in the game. And Pierre's now in a bonus either way. And Doyle bends the knee, sends it up, and gets his first. Has 5 points tonight. Second shot coming up. And gets that one to go as well. 34-13 your score. Pierre on top. Under a minute to go now. Carson Ness brings the ball up for the Bucks. Looking to have some good possessions before halftime. Hand off to Tegan LaCroix into the game. Matthew Sheldon, left wing, down low, Gilmore. Gilmore has the ball taken away by Getz. Over to Ty and Buss. Back over to Getz up top. And LaCroix will be called for a reach-in foul. And so Getz will go to the Getz will go to the line for two. And so Getz shot is up and gets his first to go. Matthew Sheldon checks out. Miles Drotzman checks in. Second shot up, and that one is good as well. 36-13. Governors with the lead. Bucks with the basketball. 30 seconds to go in the first half. It's Landon Potts. To Tegan LaCroix, and ball taken away by Pierre. And with the shot and into the game is Eladio Simmental, and he'll go to the line. No, it's an offensive charge of Simmental, so it's actually a foul on Pierre. The way things are going, I figured it was just a foul on Yankton. No, offensive foul, and Yankton basketball. 15 seconds to go in the first half. Landed Potts crosses half court. Guarded by Simmental. To Miles Drotzman, 3 seconds. Potts, three-pointer, left wing, no, and that will do it for the first half. At the half, Yankton trailing 36-13. That is on your Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Step aside, we'll begin our Avera halftime show. Avera moving health forward. This is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNT TV.
Attention homeowners, if you've been on the fence about selling, I'd love the opportunity to sit and visit with you. With low inventory, now would be a good time to call me, Deb Speck at Vision Real Estate. I'll provide you with a free market analysis and a no-pressure approach. Call me at 605-664-5555 to find out if now is the right time to make a move.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's two best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfast and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change your reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, 2 great hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests to Yankton.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear expert since 1915.
Yankton is continuing to thrive. I'm Nancy Winandy from Yankton Thrive. I am thrilled to announce we received a $1.26 million ARPA grant from South Dakota Housing to support infrastructure for the new 126 apartment units being built along Whiting Drive. The YES campaign focuses on workforce and housing, and this development meets the campaign mission to create additional housing options in Yankton. To know all things Yankton, go to Thrive's website, yanktonsd.com.
Old Man Winter is here, and you don't want your car left out in the cold because of a broken garage door. Routine service of your doors and openers could prevent some future problems, but unpredictable problems could put your door out of commission. When unforeseen problems arise, the professionals at Upper Midwest Garage Door are prepared to get your door going again. Call today for routine service or when a problem arises. Find more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com, your authorized Clopay dealer.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
As times change, technology changes. Don't be left behind by your contact lenses. Vision Care Associates now offers infused multifocal contact lenses, specialized lenses that can provide you with clear vision at multiple distances without switching between glasses and contacts. Don't let glasses slow you down any longer. Call us today to schedule an appointment to try infused multifocal contact lenses.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
And welcome to the Avera Halftime Show, Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV. I'm Bryce Ladwig, and the Pierre Governors leading the Yankton Bucks 36-13. In the middle of halftime, Avera, as I said, moving health forward. And I am in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth, if you want to call it that. I'm on a table in the corner on the walkway, and I have no access to the foul stats. Try to keep track as much as I can here, but this is the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. And hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. Your first half stats recap brought to you by Mayer Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayer Signs help. We offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayer Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Start with the Pierre Governors, and it is Luke Olson right now with 9 points. Tyan Buss has 6. Jet Zabel with 2. Dawson Getz with 13. Miles Doyle with 6. And for the Yankton Bucks, Carson Ness with 4. Landon Potts with 3. Tucker Gilmore with 6. And as your first half stats recap. And now we get into your Vision to Victory, a.k.a. your second half keys to the game. That's brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. It's really hard to narrow it down in a game like this. It's not a good first half for the Bucks. And it can point to rebounding, turnovers, especially at the top of the key. And a lot of these Pierre rebounds have turned into transitions down the floor really fast. And as Coach Hayes has said in the past, you don't want the first pass of a transition for Pierre to be just a bad shot by Yankton, because it sometimes just perfect rebound sets up a transition and points for the Governors. We've seen that a few times tonight as well. So trying to fix those, that would be your Vision to Victory. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clopay dealer. All right, other scores. We'll start with girls AA basketball. Harrisburg girls are leading Aberdeen Central 25-11. That's at the half. Sioux Falls, Washington leading Watertown 26-22. That's at the half. And no update on Rapid City Central and Brandon Valley girls. Also no update on Spearfish Huron, Rapid City Stevens O'Gorman, or Sturgis Brown and Mitchell. For boys AA basketball, Watertown is currently leading Sioux Falls Washington at Washington 24-16. There's 3 minutes left in the second period. Sioux Falls Christian is leading Sioux Falls Jefferson 43-26. That's at half. Pierre, of course, over Yankton right now at the half, 36-13. Aberdeen Central and Harrisburg, there's no update, as well as no update on the Rapid City Central Brandon Valley game, the Spearfish Huron game, Sturgis Brown and Mitchell game, or Rapid City Stevens and O'Gorman matchup. I'm telling you, that Sioux Falls Christian team may be the best basketball team in South Dakota, regardless of class. Class A, but we saw it last year, taking on the Bucks at the Summit, and the Bucks barely got away with that one with a win. And they were all basically sophomores at that point, Sioux Falls Christian. And now they're just juniors, and they are dominating Class A and fighting up in AA and taking care of business as well against teams that have received votes in the media polls. They are a team to watch out for in the Class A ranks. Go ahead and take a break here on the Avera halftime show. Avera moving hell forward. Back with your second half actions. Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current Train system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
All right, welcome back to the second half action, and right as the whistles blow, Pierre called for a foul. That is their first of the third. Matthew Sheldon leashes a three on the near corner, can't get it. Yankton now moving right to left on your screen or listening device, and Pierre left to right. It's Luke Olson over to the left side, gets guarded by Bryce Krall. Fed down low to Jet Zabel. Now to Kaiser. Kaiser into the paint, has ball almost taken away, but recovered by Luke Olson up top. He'll reset the offense. And now it's Zabel up top. Scoop pass out to Getz. Now Olsen. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Unleashes a 3. Front rim, no. Getz with the rebound. Kicks it to the corner. Zabel puts it on the floor and is called for a travel from the far corner. His drive on the baseline. It's Yankton basketball. And it is Carson Ness bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Sheldon. Now Gilmore, nice pass by Sheldon, and Gilmore wide open shot to Bunny. Maybe he was surprised how open he was. Couldn't hit it, and now it's pure basketball. Kaiser drives in, ball taken away by Matthew Sheldon. Now Gilmore over to Carson Ness. Ness drives in, and he's stuffed by the underside of the rim, but I think maybe his knee got the best of him there as he didn't really elevate at all. And the shot for Pierre goes up, can't get it. Now it's Landon Potts. Potts, nice spin move in the paint. Scoop pass down low to Sheldon. Sheldon up, and it is good. Matthew Sheldon. His first points in the game. 36-15 the score. Pierre on top. 6 minutes to go in the third. It's Getz. Over to Doyle. Now Getz 4-3. Right wing, no. Rebounded by Landon Potts. Potts moving down the far side of the floor. Over to Bryce Crawl, left wing. Up top to Ness. And we have a foul. And foul going on Pierre. That's their second of the quarter. Goes on Kaiser. So Kaiser checks out. Right now, after Carson Ness takes the seat for Yankton, coming is Miles Drotzman. And Potts to Gilmore up top. Handoff to Potts. Jumper at the free throw line is good. Landon Potts. Five and a half minutes to go in the third. In the corner, Getz. And now it's Olsen driving in through traffic and is fouled. Luke Olsen going to line for 2 for the Governors. Miles Drotzman picks up the foul as Yankton's first of the quarter. 36-17 your score. Bucks trail the Governors. 5:18 to go in the third. Luke Olsen trying to extend that lead. Excuse me. And Luke Olsen hits his first free throw. Second shot coming up. Gets that one as well. 38-17 the score. Governors with the lead, Bucks with the basketball. 5:10 to go in the third. Miles Drossman on the far side of the floor. In the corner, drives in, he's under the rim. Trying to muscle his way to some room and call for a travel in the process. Governor basketball. And we have a substitution in for Cade Kaiser is Terwilliger. Now it's Ty and Buss up top with the basketball. Drives in, high post, ball blocked away by Potts. And they're going to call a foul on Potts instead. Second foul for Yankton in the quarter. It's a shooting foul at the line, Ty and Buss. He's 1 of 2 at the line so far in this game. Sends it up and gets it to go. Easton Nelson checks into the game. Matthew Sheldon checks out. Second shot coming up for Buss. And misses off to the right. And now Landon Potts up top. Tucker Gilmore. Potts for three. Right wing. Back iron, no. Rebounded by Olsen. Olsen hustling down the floor. Pumps the brakes now. Waits for the rest of his offense. His pass to the corner. Taken away by Landon Potts. Potts paid for it, though. I'm pretty sure he took that ball to the face. He's okay as he brings the ball down the floor. Right side to Drotzman. Back to Potts, left wing. Fed down low. Tucker Gilmore off of his right palm, out of play. And it's Governor basketball. And now Luke Olsen brings down the ball for the Governors. To Buss. Down low. Gets. Under the rim. Out to Olsen, the perimeter. And backdoor pass. Now to the corner. It's Gets for a long two. Can't get it. Landon Potts with the rebound. To Tucker Gilmore. Gilmore. Spin move in the paint. And the ball knocked out of play by Pierre. It's Bucks basketball. And it'll be Landon. Someone needs to inbound this basketball. And it will be Easton Nelson. Nelson inbounds to Potts. Potts now backdoor cut to Gilmore. Gilmore goes up and he's blocked by Getz. And now Luke Olsen to the corner. It's Buss. Drives in. And he puts it off the front rim. Can't get it to go. Landon Potts moves it forward to Gilmore. Gilmore, no, high post. Out to Potts, he drives in. Back to Gilmore again. Quick runner with his right, gets it that time. (39-19). Here with the lead, 3:12 to go in the third. Ball fed down low to Terwilliger. The big Terwilliger muscles his way off the glass. It is good. He's going to be a problem in the future. 6'5" freshman Cooper Terwilliger. And now Landon Potts. His jump pass to Tucker Gilmore in the high post, taken away by Pierre. Miles Doyle to Buss. 4-3 right side. And it hits the shot clock. So Bucks basketball. On the floor right now for Yankton, Landon Potts, Easton Nelson, Tucker Gilmore, Miles Drotzman, and Tegan LaCroix. That will change as Matthew Sheldon comes in for Gilmore. And Ness will come in for LaCroix. Landon Potts brings down the ball for the Bucks. Over to Matthew Sheldon, left side. He drives in, ball off his foot, and now it's Getz. Getz driving in traffic, lays it in. They're going to wave off the basket, but Getz will go to the line, I believe, 4-2. Nope, non-shooting, so it will be Olsen to inbound. That's Yankton's third foul in the quarter. Into the tank of Terwilliger up top. Now it's Olsen. Buss. 4-3 right side and rattles in. T.N. Buss. His second three-pointer of the game. Carson Ness drives himself into the corner. Looking for a passing partner. Finds Easton Nelson. Nelson over to Potts. Potts spin move. Mid-post, puts up a jumper, gets it to go. Over to the right side for Pierre. Gets. Now over to Buss. It's Olsen. Working it over, Simmental. And that ball blocked by Drotzman. There's a jumper for Getz. That's going to be our new block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block. Open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. It's H&R Block. Shot goes up for Olsen, can't get it. Rebounded by Sheldon, gives it up to Ness. Ness drives the court, lays it in. And one opportunity coming up for Carson Ness. You can tell he's favoring that knee, but still just hustling on the floor. 5'10 junior Matt Grotenheis comes into the game for Easton Nelson. And Ness's and one is up and can't get it to go. And now it is Luke Olson. To Simmental, far corner. Now Buss in the high far post. Out to Getz, 4-3. It's good. Dawson Getz. His fourth three-pointer of the game. Now Carson Ness up top. To Matthew Sheldon on the left wing. He's looking in. Hand off to Potts. He unleashes a three. Front rim, no. Rebounded by Buss. Pure basketball. Olsen hustles down the floor, guarded by Ness. And now it's Guess up top. Pass it off to Buss, guarded by Miles Drotzman. Up top, Olsen. 16 seconds on the game clock, 10 on the shot clock. Olsen to Getz, looking for a backdoor pass, nothing there. Up top to Williger, back to Getz. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Spin move, and a block for, a jump ball. And possession arrow favors Pierre. As Carson Ness was able to stuff the shot. One second on the shot clock, so Pierre needs to inbound and get a very quick shot off. And it will be to Terwilliger, and Terwilliger, shot clock violation. And they didn't see Buss. He was open on the right wing. And a very quick release. Probably could have gotten a three-pointer off. But 3.8 seconds to go in the third. Pierre leading 47-23. Carson Ness inbounds to Landon Potts. 2 seconds to go in the third. Potts up for a three. Front rim, no. After the third. Pierre 47, Yankton 23. That's on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cook to scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. It's time for an Alani New Energy Drink quarter break. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories. No sugar or gluten. Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNT-TV.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
And welcome back to the state capitol. Right now, Yankton trailing Pierre 47-23. On the floor right now for Yankton, Matt Grotenheis, Carson Ness, Matthew Sheldon, Tucker Gilmore, and Landon Potts. Carson Ness gets the inbound over to Landon Potts now. Potts drives, Matthew Sheldon in the corner. He'll drive in. He's under the rim. And doesn't go for a shot, tries to pass to the opposite corner. Ball knocked out of play by Pierre. Remains Yankton basketball. And now Carson Ness. To Potts, 4-3, far side. Rattles in and out, no. Ball's loose. Terwilliger has the rebound. It's not even fair. He doesn't have to jump. And so now it is Luke Olson. Have the ball taken away by Tucker Gilmore. Now Potts back to Gilmore. Up top to Potts. Potts sets up for a three. You can count it. Landon Potts. Gets it to go. 47-26 the score. 7:17 to go in the fourth. Up top. Simmental. Simmental, quick jumper and gets it to go. Now Carson Ness. Spin move. Turnaround jumper. Front rim, no. Rebounded by Olsen. Olsen hustles over. Gives it over to Cade Kaiser. Turnaround jumper. Terwilliger. Back iron, no. Ball's loose and eventually settled up with Landon Potts. Down court pass to Tucker Gilmore through his hands and out of play. It's Governor basketball. Gilmore's had a few of those passes go through his hands today, but he's also been the most popular target for Yankton. Is when he does have the basketball, he's been the biggest threat for the Yankton offense in the paint. We have a timeout on the floor, and it's brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds. This is Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNT-TV.
The other day, a guy came into the UPS store to pick up some blueprints we had printed for him. While we were finishing up the order, he asked about business cards as he was about out of his current supply. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. We all have various printing needs and the UPS store is here to help. Stop into our locations in Yankton or Vermilion and ask about our current print specials. Oh, the gentleman from earlier? We had new business cards ready for him the very next business day.
(49-26) the score. The Governors with the lead over the Bucks. 6:37 to go in the fourth. On the floor right now for Yankton, Sheldon, Potts, Ness, Gilmore, and Grotenhuis. On the floor for the Governors, Simmental, Buss, Kaiser, Terwilliger, and Sonnenschein. Buss now off to the left side. All worked up top. Now it's over to Kaiser. Kaiser looking down low to Terwilliger. Terwilliger steps through and off the front rim. Just what a post move by Cooper Terwilliger. And Matthew Sheldon in the corner. Thought about driving in, but Kaiser cuts him off. Now it's Carson Ness. Ness finds an avenue he likes. Backdoor cut to Matthew Sheldon. Can't hold on to it, but he kicks it out to Potts for a three. No. Ball is loose, and Matthew Sheldon almost has the rebound, but Terwilliger just has to, raise his arms, and he's able to bring that one in. Brings it off to Kaiser. And now into the corner. Kaiser out to Buss. Now it's Terwilliger in the low block. Tries to get around Gilmore. His pass in the corner taken away by Yankton. Nice job by Matt Grotenhuis down low. Off to Carson Ness. Ness over to Sheldon in the corner. Sheldon to Gilmore. At the free throw line, back to the basket. Now back to Potts. He drives in and puts it off the glass. It's good. Landon Potts. .5:10 to go in the fourth. Team Buss ends up an air ball three, but it is saved by Simmental. And now Kaiser will have the basketball back up top for Pierre. Now Buss in the paint. Out to Simmental. 4-3. Missed it short. Rebounded by Terwilliger. And he will be fouled in the process going against Yankton. First foul of the quarter. And so we'll go against Yankton. It's their first. Goes against Carson Ness. Simmental to inbound. Lesotho Kaiser up top. Now down low to Terwilliger. Back to the basket. Reaches up and one opportunity coming up for Cooper Terwilliger. He has 6 points. Can make it 7 if he can convert. And gets his and one to fall. And now Carson Ness. Over to Potts. And scoop pass down low to Gilmore. Knocked out of play. And remains Bucks basketball. Miles Drotzman in for Tucker Gilmore, and Matthew Sheldon gets the pass in the low block, puts it in. He has 4 points tonight. 54-30 the score. Pierre on top. 4:22 to go in the fourth. TM Bus on the right side. Handoff to Semental. Cut off by Carson Ness. Bus up top. He drives in again. Kicks it out. And Sonnenschein over to Doyle for a long two. Missed it off to the left. Matthew Sheldon, tough rebound. Gives it to Ness. Ness brings up the floor with his running mate, Landon Potts. Potts now drives. And we have, I believe they call it travel going on Yankton. And so it is Pierre basketball. Inbound to Semental. And Bus cut in for a backdoor, nothing there. But he does have it on the right wing. To Semental in the far corner. Bus looking for a passing partner. Finds Doyle. Now Cooper Terwilliger. Back out to Bus, right wing. Terwilliger, 17 feet, corner jumper is good. 9 points for Terwilliger. And now Matthew Sheldon, left wing. Tegan LaCroix. Now Miles Drotzman. Puts down his head, drives, up off the glass, can't get it to go. Nice look for Miles Drotzman, however. Rebounded by Terwilliger, gives it off to Bus. We have some Pierre depth about to come into the game. And Pierre will be allowed to sub. Yankton will bring in Tate Bestie. And Bestie will come in for Landon Potts. The Pierre student section chanting, "Start the bus." Inbound to Joshua Buckles for Pierre. And now over to Semental again. Backdoor cut. Ty Michael, nothing there. And three-pointer right side for Bennett Swartos, nothing there also. And now Bestie moves it forward to Matt Grotenheis. Back to Bestie up top. Over to Miles Drotzman for Yankton. 2:20 on the clock. Miles Drotzman drives in and will draw a foul. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he'll go to line for two. Miles Drotzman on the season at the line. Well, these are his first attempts, so he's been perfect. 2:17 to go in the fourth. It's a 56-30 lead for the Governors. Drotzman's first is up, and it is good. Drotzman's second attempt up and rattles around. Can't get it to go. Pure basketball at Semental. Jacob Bivens about to check in for the Bucks. And a quick jumper for up here on the short corner. Can't get it. That was attempted by Bennett Swartos, the 6'1 junior, as Bivens comes in for Matthew Sheldon. Swartos inbounds. Semental up top. Buckles to Michael. Back to Buckles in the far corner. Drives in. Kicks it out. Sonnenschein 4-3. It's good. Sonnenschein with the three, and now it is Drotzman. Driving in again. Hop step up off and is able to draw another foul. Drotzman going back to the line for two. 1 of 2 in his last trip about 20 seconds ago. Drotzman sends up his first and gets it to go. And next up, and back iron can't get his second one in that one either. So 2 of 4 at the line. And loose ball, last touch by the Bucks as it goes out of play. It's pure basketball. Cale Gary comes in, the 6'1 junior. He'll come in for Miles Drotzman. Simmental working the ball over to Swartos. Sonnenschein over to Buchholz. Back to Sonnenschein to Simmental. He'll drive, he'll put it up and lays it in. Eladio Simmental. 1 minute to go in the fourth. It's a 61-32 lead for the Governors. And Tate Bestie drives in and ouch. Tate Bestie is down on the floor. And he is down as Coach Chris Haynes wastes no time, comes out to tend to him. And now the Pierre trainer also will mosey his way on over. Obviously, we don't show this, but yeah, it looked pretty bad, and the trainer tending to Tate Bessie's ankle, and Bessie looks to be in quite a bit of pain. So we'll go ahead and we'll step aside with under a minute to go in the fourth, back in 30 seconds.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
We return to action, and Easton Nelson gets the inbound and puts up a long jumper, and the junior gets his first points of the season. Easton Nelson, right as we come back to action here, as Tate Bestie was able to walk off the floor at his own accord. So that was really nice news, but misjudged the timing there a little bit. 30 seconds to go in the fourth. And now over to Swartos. Swartos to Simmental. 18 seconds to go in the fourth. Swartos, 4-3, front rim, no. Ball tipped around, and Matt Grotenheim is able to get the rebound. 10 seconds. Yankton has time for one last shot. As Grotenheim drives in, and he is fouled. That is going to go on Swartos. So Matt Grotenheim will get a chance at the line for two. Matt Grotenheim has been to line this season, has not yet hit one, so 0%. That'll change drastically if he's able to hit one of these two. Misses his first. So he's being given some grief by the Pierce student section. Second shot up, and misses that one as well. And 5.7 seconds to go in the fourth. And Pierre will dribble this one out. Your final, Pierre 61. And Yankton 34. We have our Yankton Rexall postgame show around the corner. Don't go anywhere. Yankton falls to 2-11 on the season. The Pierre Governors improve to 9-6. As I said, your Yankton Rexall postgame show coming up. This is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNT-TV.
The board-certified ear, nose, and throat physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic are known for their expertise in diagnosing and treating a wide range of conditions. They specialize in issues related to the ears, such as hearing loss, ear infections, and tinnitus. They're also experts in treating nasal problems like sinusitis, allergies, and nasal congestion, or throat issues such as tonsillitis, voice disorders, and swallowing difficulties. Whatever your concern, you can trust these doctors have the knowledge and experience to provide top-notch care. Yankton Medical Clinic, ear, nose, and throat. They are here for you.
Small businesses are neighbors serving neighbors. Passionate people who give our community character and personality. It's why at F&BO, we're passionate about helping you meet every moment at every stage of your business with guidance and solutions to help you take your business where you want it to go. Online and mobile banking, payments, lending, transfers and deposits, all made easy and more secure so you can do more. F&BO, big believers in small business. Member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Slips and falls on the ice and injuries from shoveling are the leading reasons for emergency room visits during the winter months. This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. You don't need to suffer after an injury or fall. Chiropractic is the healing art that allows the doctors to practice a drug-free, hands-on approach to creating and sustaining wellness. We offer conservative treatments aimed at addressing the problem and not covering up the symptoms. Visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MTRC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Are you concerned about macular degeneration and the impact it can have on your eyesight? Vision Care Associates is proud to offer new technology that can help diagnose and manage macular degeneration earlier and more effectively than before. With cutting-edge equipment and the expertise of Dr. Fieser, Dr. DeYoung, and Dr. Slowey, we're dedicated to providing you with the best possible care. Call today and see the difference.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
And welcome to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Your final again, Pierre 61, Yankton 34. And a rough game for the Bucks. We'll talk to Coach Chris Haynes about it. And Pierre, just the more physical team here tonight. And they have a bright future. That's a younger team. And we'll see how it turns out for the Pierre Governors. There's some talented young players on that Governors squad. And we'll talk to Coach Haynes about one of them. I want to talk to him about Terwilliger. That is, he's going to be a problem for the ESD in the near future. But let's get into your stats first. I'll let you know that I am in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. It's not Fairfield Inn and Suites' fault, but it's not really a booth. I am on a table in the corner on the walkway. But, you know, I've had worse views, and that is, again, brought to you by Fairfield Inn and Suites. Hot breakfast, large family rooms in a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue or by calling 605-653-2250. Your final stats recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. For the Pierre Governors, Luke Olson with 11 points. Tyan Buss with 10. 3 for Sawyer Sonnenschein. 16 for Dawson Getz. 6 for Miles Doyle. 4 for Eladio Cimental. 9 for Cooper Terwilliger. For Yankton, Carson S. with 6. Landon Potts with 12. Tucker Gilmore with 8. Ethan Nelson with 2. Miles Drotzman with 2. And Matthew Sheldon with 4. That's your final stats recap. All right, let's get into your awards of the game. We'll start with our top-notch hustler of the game, brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners. For the area's best window cleaning service, contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Call them at 605-760-4664 or go online to yanktonwindowcleaning.com. I'm going to give this one to Miles Drotzman, the freshman. He had some big plays, dove after a couple basketballs, had a big jump ball, and very aggressive as he went down to the court with a Pierre Governor. He's going to be our hustler, top-notch hustler of the game. Your defensive player of the game, that is brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Your residential and commercial pest control solution, call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. And for that one, let's go ahead and give it to Carson Ness tonight for the sheer thought that he was just fighting through an obvious knee pain and still able to move up and down the floor, get some steals, and really does not shut down the perimeter but make it more difficult for Pierre. He is our defensive player of the game. Your offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. Hy-Vee, whose helpful smile in every aisle, goes to your lead scorer. That's Landon Potts tonight. He had 12, and he had 2 3-pointers as well. We'll take another break, come back, and continue here on your Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. It's Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNT-TV.
You feel awful. Stuffy nose, then runny nose. Sniffles too. You don't know what to take to make yourself feel better. At Yankton Rexall, when you feel under the weather, we want to help. But there are a lot of over-the-counter choices. Some may even interfere with the daily medications you're taking. The Yankton Rexall staff is there to help you make the best choice for your health. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923.
Swoosh. Nothing but net. Nothing is better than being in the zone on the court or the roads with a brand new car, truck, or SUV from Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln. Take advantage of the buzzer beater deals going on all month at Lewis & Clark Ford today. He shoots, he scores. That could be you. Get that feeling at Lewis & Clark Ford, a proud sponsor of Yankton High School Athletics.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week, it's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
Don't get caught in the cold this winter. Call the heating and cooling experts at Kaiser Heating and Cooling today. Our team of experienced trained technicians are here to ensure your home stays warm and comfortable all season long with heating system installations, maintenance, and energy-efficient solutions to keep those utility bills in check. And if your old heating system is on its last leg, ask us about current train system offers. Don't wait until it's too late. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, serving the Yankton area for over 76 years.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Call Kaiser Heating and Cooling today.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
Want to earn rewards just for getting educated? Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union. Zogo works by rewarding you for learning about financial wellness. Users earn virtual pineapples by engaging with the app, then exchange them in the marketplace for gift cards, charity donations, checking account bonuses, and much more. Battle it out for the top spot on the leaderboard and join daily trivia parties to play while you learn and get rewarded. Download the Zogo app provided by Explorers Credit Union to get started today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. As we wait for Coach Chris Haynes for our postgame coach interview. But in the meantime, let's check on your out-of-town scoreboard. It's brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clopay dealer. All right, let's check on some girls AA basketball scores. We have a final. Number 3 Harrisburg defeats Aberdeen Central 46-40. Brandon Valley leading Rapid City Central 38-31 with the last few minutes coming up in the fourth. Spearfish is leading Huron girls 32-23. 6 minutes left in the third. Sioux Falls Washington went to Watertown, defeated the Arrows 46-41. And Mitchell is leading the Sturgis girls 22-10. 1 minute left in the first half. And O'Gorman is leading Rapid City Stevens 38-25, and that is entering the fourth period. Boys AA basketball, some finals. Sioux Falls Christian defeats number 1 Sioux Falls Christian of Class A defeats Sioux Falls Jefferson, and Sioux Falls Jefferson, mind you, is number 9 in the overall boys AA ranks, and they defeated them 90-62. And Watertown is leading Sioux Falls Washington 49-46. 4 minutes left in the fourth. Aberdeen Central defeated Harrisburg 56-54. So a huge upset in boys AA basketball, if that score reporting is correct. And Pierre, of course, defeats Yankton 61-34. It's in the no update on the Spearfish Huron matchup, the Rapid City Central Brandon Valley matchup, and Stevens O'Gorman matchup, or the Sturgis Mitchell matchup. And still waiting on Coach Chris Haynes. We'll step aside one last time and hopefully have the coach for you here coming up on the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. This is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNT-TV.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
There's no better way to tip off your party than with Sheboygan Natural Casing Wieners, all beef hot dogs, or cocktail smokies. Make your party a slam dunk. Put some Sheboygan on the table. Available at your favorite local grocer and produced with pride at Simple Meats in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
When it comes to the health and care of your ears, nose, and throat, put your trust in the board-certified physicians at Yankton Medical Clinic's Ear, Nose, and Throat. With 5-star rankings on Google, Vitals, WebMD, and Rater8, you can rest assured you'll be provided the best possible care right here at home. Yankton Medical Clinic Ear, Nose, and Throat. Call 665-0062 or find more information at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. They are here for you.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
If you want a job where your work matters, you belong at Avera. Here, we've invested in our workforce because every Avera team member drives our health ministry forward, making a difference in lives and communities every day. We offer competitive pay, great health insurance, and even career opportunities. We're putting people first, including you. Search for local job openings and apply at avera.org/careers.
All right, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. Time for our postgame coach interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm, being joined by head coach Chris Haynes, the Yankton Bucks. Coach, first of all, his opening thoughts on the matchup, and hats off to Pierre. It's a very physical team.
Yeah, Pierre did a nice job tonight, and obviously we didn't, and just, things started going south there in the second quarter. And just didn't quite keep things together. And we just need some guys to step up in those situations and make sure that the game doesn't get out of hand and out away from us. We just didn't do that tonight. And again, you got to give Pierre all the credit for making the plays and putting the game away early. We just, in those situations, we just got to see a little bit more fight in our team.
Speaking of fight, though, Carson S. fighting through an obvious kind of a knee situation, but just showing his heart and as a leader of this team.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, and he's a competitor. Wasn't able to practice this week. Banged up his knee in the O'Gorman game, but he's a good teammate and cares about his guys and wanted to be out there. He loves to play, and he knows that he can help this team. So, we appreciate him kind of getting it out for us here tonight. And hopefully his knee, now we don't play for a week, obviously, and so hopefully he can get a little bit of rest and a couple days of practice and be ready to go for next weekend.
99% of the time I keep it focused on the Bucks, but I do want to ask you about one Pierre Governor. That Cooper Terwilliger is going to be a problem in the future.
Yeah, he was a problem tonight.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong kid and can do some things inside. And, to think we had to mess with him for the next 3 years is not a pleasant thought. But, yeah, he did a nice job. And obviously going up in practice against, Pierre's other big, strong guys, I'm sure is good for him as well.
All right, kind of a preview of the week, Coach. Obviously you have the Rapid City schools coming up, so what's practice kind of looking like going up?
Yeah, I'll go get a lift tomorrow morning up at Coach Rosie's and a little bit of conditioning and some shooting in. And then, we got a week of practice, and we need it. We told our guys after a game like this, where obviously, we didn't bring our our A game by any means, and so all next week will be about character, and we're going to find out what type of